Hi everyone, I am Janerika Owens and I am officially with Made Hoops. Made Hoops will bring you interviews from top prospects all over the world, whether it's college, high school, and the NBA. Stick around and stay tuned for interesting interviews.
So I know you're a guy from Cali,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I'm pretty sure that you listen to a lot of music. Who is your favorite artist from Cali?
From California.
Yes,
Right now, I would say Roddy Rich, but I listen to a lot of old school music as well. So like you can go back to like Ice Cube,
Ice
Snoop Dogg,
Cube.
Dr. Dre, all them,
Since you
NWA.
NWA. So since you like Ice Cube, do you like Today Is a Good Day?
Yeah, of
Would
course.
you listen? Would you listen to that before your game, like warming up?
No, no. That's like that's that's a vibey song.
That's a that's a
Like
Roddy
not,
song.
not like a vibe like that, but like when you're like driving, like you know what I'm saying? Like just like you're not
Uh,
gonna listen to that before a game.
you're not. So what are some songs you listen to before your game?
I listen to a lot of Drake because I just like listening to like people who have like really strong lyrics and they're really good with lyrics
Mm.
that like say like even though he doesn't write all his music, but like him, Roddy Rich, and I'll say Lil Baby for sure.
Lil Baby. Yeah, I'm a Lil Baby fan too. Now, now, Devin, I know you recently spoke with some younger guys from Made Hoops, and a lot of those guys look up to you. Do you mind explaining me and telling me about the experience and what it means to you for those guys to look up to you as a role model?
It means a lot because I was once in their shoes and looked up to high school players, and it means a lot to to give back to them, especially.
So, if you could give yourself advice, what would you tell your younger self?
I mean, just always keep working and no matter what, just keep working. Like if you want to get to be like them or get to be in their type of situation, just keep working and put all the media stuff and all that behind you. Just grind.
Just grind. So, if you can give advice to players wanting to play at the next level, what would you tell them?
Yeah, you better be in shape because it ain't no joke. You better be in shape and just have confidence in your game.
Is that what you tell your baby brother Jordan? I hear around town that he's better than you. Is that true? I need you to confirm it.
He's not better than me yet. He probably will be, but I'm not gonna let him. I'm not taking it easy on him. But yeah, just telling him. Well, I tell him something different. I just tell him to be more like vocal and have more of like a dog in him. But just compete
So, what is it like growing up in California?
really fast. You got to grow up kind of quick. Um, well, especially for me, I had an older brother, and I always wanted to like be around him. So I was always trying to like act a little older and stuff like that. But just growing up really fast. That's what it. That's what California kind of
When,
is like.
yeah, because California is very much a fast pace. I know when I visit there, the traffic is terrible. It's
Man,
tons of people. Oh my God. So, since it's like fast paced and you always wanted to be around your older brother, what were some
yeah.
of your hobbies growing up as a child?
As a child, just basketball. That's like what me and my older brother did. That's all we did really. Basketball and just ride our bikes to the park or like just go to our friend's house and just chill. Like that's all we did. And I was always trying to keep up with him and go everywhere he went. So I was always a little tag along.
Tag along. So obviously, basketball is something that you love and that you're absolutely great at. When did you start playing basketball, and when did you notice that you were good at it? Like, this is what I want to do.
I started playing basketball when I was young.
Hmm.
I think, well, I always played rec, but like a little bit more competitive basketball. I think I want to say like third or second grade. But I figured out that I was like, this is what I want to do with basketball at probably the end of seventh grade, I would say.
In the seventh grade.
That's like when I really fell in love with competing and like wanting to to compete, and I loved it so much. I was like, man, I can do this forever.
Growing up, of course, you had offers like Louisville, Arkansas, Kansas, Arizona, but yet you chose Kentucky. What went
Yeah,
into your recruitment process? Tell me about that.
it was tough. I mean, you got some of the best coaches ever coming at you. You got Jay Wright from Villanova, Coach Cal from here. You got Sean Miller. You got Coach Mack at Louisville, Kansas. I mean, it was kind of like cool to feel wanted. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
at the end, it was a tough decision. But I'm happy with the decision I made.
Tell me about your relationship with your coaches, Coach Justice, Coach Calipari. When did you guys establish your relationship?
I would say during the UABL season, and then from then on, we just started talking more and building our relationship, and it got good. So we followed through with it.
What was your most memorable moment at EYBL? I know that's very fun, like Peach Jam and playing against different
Sure.
teams.
Being in a championship game in PG Jam, that
Really?
was probably the best game I ever played in my life. Best game.
Peach
Yep.
Jam.
Championship game. Crazy.
Did you make a lot of friends with different players?
Oh yeah. I mean, we've all like a lot of the kids on the UIBL, we all kind of know each other from being around the basketball circuit with each other. So it's just like competing against your friends kind of. So it's cool. But wanting to be the best one out of all of them. So everyone goes hard.
Go hard, crazy. Who are you mostly excited to play with and against for this season?
I'm
If
excited.
we have a season.
I'm excited to play with everyone on my team. Like, we got a great team, and I can't wait to play with them, the whole team. And most excited to play against whoever wants to step in front of us. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't name people. No.
Got you. So, like, what's a typical day for Devin Askew? What's a day in the life for you?
Here out on campus right now.
Yeah, campus, anywhere.
Just I'll say wake up at like 8 o'clock, go to an 8:30 individual workout with my assistant coach Joel. Have weights at 10:15 with our strength coach Rob. That goes for an hour. I'll probably get in the cold tub right after that, and then I have like a 2-hour break in between there. Then after that break at like 4, we'll have like a team workout in the gym with Coach Cal, all the coaches.
Has your routine changed since you've been on campus from being at home or like being in school?
No, I mean, it's pretty much the same because in between times, you just have time to work on all your homework and all that stuff.
So what would you say is the difference between being in Cali and being at Kentucky?
No distractions out here.
Really?
0.
Wow.
There's no distractions out here.
Which NBA player do you most look forward to playing with one day?
If he's still in the league, by the time I can make it, Chris Paul. I just want to team and learn from him.
Is that your role model? Is that who you model your game after?
Yeah, that's one of them for sure. Him and Steve Nash. Steve Nash. Oof.
What are some things about them that stands out that make you say, wow, I want to play against them one day?
Their leadership role, how competitive they both are. I mean, Chris Paul, dang. He's just a competitor. Like, if you seen him in person like I did at the Chris Paul guard camp, he was going at everyone's neck. And that's how I am. Like, I'm trying to go at everybody in front of me.
Everybody.
I loved it.
So who is the toughest player you have ever had to go against?
I would say probably during my high school season, R.J. Barrett, when I was a freshman. Just manhandled people. He just manhandled people in high school. It wasn't like that's probably toughest person in high school.
So who are your top 3 point guards in the NBA and why?
Like right now?
Yeah, right now.
Chris Paul, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Last one. And Damian Lillard.
Dame, wow. Now, so since you mentioned Dame and Chris Paul, you got to tell me your thoughts about the bubble. I know you've been seeing the game. Dame has been going crazy, averaging 40 plus game, like it's crazy. And I know you've been seeing the leadership role of Chris Paul and, you know, carrying his team. What are your thoughts about that?
Dame, he's so locked in mentally when he's on the court. Like, when he gets it going, it's only so much you can do because he's shooting it from the logo, and he's making it, and he's talking trash too, and playing. Chris Paul, you just see him, like, you can almost hear him now because he's in the bubble on the court. You get, like, team guiding his teammates, what he wants in actions and all that stuff. And that's the bubble. I mean, even though it's tough right now, and that's not really what people wanted. It's kind of cool. I mean, see them being able to play still.
Right. I think the most exciting part is that the NBA was able to resume and find a way for the players to, you know, play and still have access to do everything.
Exactly.
So since you've been watching, who do you have winning it all?
I want the Clippers to win.
You want the Clippers to win?
I do.
I want the Lakers to win. Sorry.
Oh. No. Get that out of here.
Who do you have winning Rookie of the Year?
It's between Zion, and what's the other one?
Not even sure. But of course we know it's going to be between Ja and Zion.
I'm going to have to go with Ja.
Ja Morant. What do you like about Ja Morant's game? I know he's a beast.
His athleticism. Oh, Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah.
I got Kendrick Nunn. I want Kendrick Nunn for sure.
You think he deserves it? Why do you think he deserves it?
I mean, if you just watch, obviously, Ja's carrying his team, and it's like amazing for a rookie to do that, and him being that so so athletic, like how he is. And Zion is just God's gift to this earth. But Kendrick Nunn is just so skillful. And if his journey to the NBA, if you ever got to know about that, I'm pulling for Kendrick Nunn.
So since you watched Kendrick Nunn and his journey in college, did you watch Ja playing at Murray State and Zion playing at Duke?
Sure. Ja was all over ESPN, and of course Zion was every game at Duke. So I watched them as well.
So picking back up on that, if you guys do or don't have a season, what would you do every day? Are you still going to work hard every day? What would be your daily routine?
We're going to have a season for sure. They're going to find something. We might even have a little SEC bubble or something like that.
Yeah, we need to. Because I go to school in the SEC too. I go to Georgia. So I'm looking forward to all of us coming together and doing something.
But
yeah.
We don't even know.
Those are all of our questions for today. And I look forward to seeing you play. And thank you for giving us your time.
Thank you for having me.